Hey Pacer Nation, this is Allison, former soccer player at USC Aiken. Today I'm going to walk you through one of my most memorable games on campus. It was when we played the number 10 team in the nation, Wingate, out of North Carolina. They came to the Pacer Pit. It was a night game, and I'm going to take you through kind of what was going through my mind during the game. We were losing 3-1 with about 10 minutes to play, and if you follow soccer, it's a pretty hard feat to score 2 goals in a short time period. Some games don't even actually see goals. So for us, it was a very chippy game, very back and forth, very aggressive, a couple yellow cards here and there. So I knew that in my mind, with the way that game was going, I didn't want to lose to that team. So we were down with about 10 minutes to go by 2 goals, and I don't think any of us thought that the game was over. I think maybe Wingate started to get a little bit secure that they had already won the game. So I think that's when we chose to, step it up a notch. I remember with about 8 minutes to go, we got a corner kick, and having Jenna Beauregard on our team, always taking corners, I knew that we had a pretty good chance of scoring that goal. I knew that she would put the ball in the right place. I just had to be there. And as we've done several times, Jenna played a perfect ball. I was able to be on the end of it to put us back only down 1 goal. So with about 5 minutes, it was 3-2. We got another foul called on Wingate, so we were able to set up about 35-40 yards outside of the box. And this time Caroline Gillespie was actually the one to take the free kick. Again, a perfect slated ball. Just knowing in my head, whatever we have to get on the end of this ball, no matter what. Just do anything to be the first to the ball. And a perfectly placed ball, was able to get on the end of it, put it in the back of the net. I remember just kind of being a toe poke, pulling the ball down. It somehow got free. It was at my feet, and I was able to put it in the back of the net. And I think that was, something that showed resilience of our team and just a team effort. Having the trust in your teammates to put the ball in a perfect place. There was no way we could have done that without them. So ending up going to overtime, nobody scored, so the end result was a 3-3 tie. I would say it's my most memorable game. To be able to tie a top 10 team in the nation was a pretty big deal for us. I would say it's probably up there in one of the top program results. And then a week later, the results came out for the National Player of the Week, which I wasn't aware was a thing. I didn't know any of that stuff existed. So I got a call from our SID Brent to tell me, hey, this is happening. Because of what you did against Wingate, you're going to get an award for this for National Player of the Week. It was definitely one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in my soccer career. And just, knowing that, hey, it was such a close, we were this close to losing and able to pull out the result because of our entire team. It was a super special moment. To be the first player at USC Aiken to get that award was cool because I knew that, my name would kind of forever be etched in the history, which is an exciting thing, I think, for anybody. And then, knowing even with the conference to be the second player to ever receive that award, I think that was really exciting. Kind of gave me a greater appreciation for my teammates, just because there's absolutely no way I would have ever scored the goals I scored if it weren't for players like Jenna and Caroline, and just everybody kind of giving their all. I think a lot of times I would get credited for the goal, but the assist is kind of the most important part of that play. So it was definitely an exciting time. Probably my favorite season for sure at USC Aiken. Just something that, you don't really forget, and I was super excited about it. That's, my memory of that day, that week, and we miss being out there as a team. So yeah, go Pacers.